Hey guys, my name is MJ Lindo-Lawyer. I am a Bay Area artist. Today we are at Savoir-Faire's studios and I am doing a demo on the Raphael Precision Brushes. So right now I am working on an eye. I love detail brushes obviously because it's like both my obsession and my curse to want to go in there with itty bitty little details. But what I like to do is specifically with areas like the eyes where it needs a ton of detail. First I try to wet down the paint a good amount and then come in with a smaller brush and lay in the color, and then if you want to blend you come in with a larger, fluffier brush that's got no pigment and that's as dry as possible to blend it out. So you want to try and get as much as of the pigment off of the brush as you're blending, because if not then it'll become mush. So I went in there with like a pointy brush and I go in there with an angled flat brush that's as dry as I can possibly get it, and then laying in the color with the rest of the backgrounds. I like to layer, and then with the same brush I try and get that pigment off the brush and get the brush dry so that I can go back in and then blend as much of it out as I can. So as I'm going, I'm trying to clean the brush off of the pigment, the little bit of pigment that I'm picking up. I'll go back in there and then place my highlights with, again, the same smaller brush, but I won't be blending this out because I want it to pop. The benefit for this is that there's obviously a lot, you can make it come to a point. So the more of a point that you have, the more control I feel like you have, and you can go in there and really have control of where you're placing the pigment. I prefer the synthetic when it comes to wanting like a flawless blend. I feel like I have better control of the pigment and how the pigment moves with the synthetic brush. When it comes to stuff like eyelashes and hair and highlights, I definitely like the short because I can control it better. It's like the precision brushes all have good accuracy. For detail purposes, I really like the flat brushes and then just like the ultra fine rounds. I think that you can tell when you first see a brush how much care and how much went into the making of that brush, but ultimately it's the longevity. It's like your brushes should last you years. You can make the mistake of buying a brush that doesn't last you, but you're going to make that mistake once and then you're going to come back to the ones that do last you and continue to use those brushes. I'm here at Savoir-Faire. Savoir-Faire. Savoir.